Hey everybody, Brandon here with Bees Barbecue, and I got a great video for you today. Today we got a nice, delicious, succulent pork dish that I think you're gonna love, the pork tenderloin. If you stay with me today, I will teach you how to make a pork tenderloin from start all the way to finish, which really it is just a little arc. It's a very short cook, very small chunk of meat. But they are delicious, juicy, and tender. So let's go to the kitchen and start with that prep work. Socks and Crocs. Told you this was going to be boring. The only thing you missed off camera was me taking them out of the package. Do that however you want to do it. What I recommend, get you some gloves, of course. And here we have our pork loins. Fast, simple. Now just throw them on the smoker, right? Wrong. I think you guys know better than that. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, what I like to do is trim them up some. Like, you see all this extra, that's extra skin fat. That's not cool with me. Can't avoid some of it, but tell you what, some of it you can. Trim up these ends, we'll get to that later. Like, all of this ain't no rub gonna penetrate all of that skin. We're going for flavor at the end of the day, right? Now here's the thing. I'm a picky bastard. I want the rub to penetrate the meat. I want the rub to touch all the meat, if you know what I mean. Alright? You can totally just rub them and throw them on, and you'll get the taste of the rub a little bit, but I want the rub to actually get into the meat. Put your favorite pork rub on it. That's all there is to it. For me, I have a homemade house rub. Use whatever rub you want. Any good barbecue rub, any good, they're all going to be great. It's salt, sugar, garlic powder. It's a lot of things, but salt, sugar, garlic powder is your main ones. You got some chili powder, paprika, lots of paprika. Paprika is mainly for color. I don't know if you guys know that. It's the main reason you put paprika on things. Color. Really doesn't instill much of a flavor. Yeah, look at all them granules. All right, now one thing that we're going to discuss in here, and I'm going to mention it outside too, is when you put these on the smoker, kind of push them together a little. Plump them up. Because much like ribs, it's going to cook how you have it. And when it's plumper, it's going to be a little juicier. You're going to have better bites. The meat's going to be a little more, you know what I mean? It's going to be, and that's really all there is to it. Get your smoker up to temp, about 250, 225, 250. Cook them to 145 minimum internal temperature. And I guess there's nothing left to say but to the smoker! Alright, it's that time. Let's put these pork loins on. Alright, now as I said earlier, we're going to put them on. And we're going to scrunch them up a little. That is how I want them to cook. These are going to have some beautiful color on them. Beautiful color. Alright, so we have our pork loins on. I've added a little bit more seasoning. I have scrunched, right? Scrunch a bunch. Because we want them to cook just like that. And they're right next to each other because I want to cook the same. I'm going to take my temp probe that is hotter than the Dickens. And we're going to stick it right in the middle-ish. Close that up. Let our pit come back up to temp. Alright, yes, I'm hunched over awkwardly. Anyways, so we're going to let our pit come back up to temp, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's all there is to that. I've got fresh wood on there. I'm going to go sit down for about 30 minutes. Well, I guess it's about 15 minutes old. So I'm going to sit down for about 30 minutes. Take care of this. Take care of any mess I got inside. Come back out, put some more wood on. This cook should take about 2 to 3 hours. These are kind of small, so probably closer to the 2-ish hour range. I will for sure let you guys know. All right, guess what? We back. Just threw some more wood on. We're at just about the halfway point. This cook looks like it's only gonna last about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max. They've been on for a little under an hour, and they're already at 107. So they cranking. Here's what they're looking like right now. Beautiful little red color to them. Gorgeous. I'll flip this guy. So maybe another 35, 40 minutes on these, who knows? Short little cook. See if there's any sunlight when they're done light. Yeah, that was bad, that was bad. You can see we're at well, I just had the lid open for all that time, but we're at 189 and climbing quickly. 110 on that. So they've risen 3 degrees in the couple minutes that we've been out here. So that's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys when it's time to pull them. As I predicted, that's very low light, so I'm sorry if this is a little grainy, but I'll give you a quick peek, and then the next thing you'll see is when they're inside. Don't have much light. Let's get to it quickly. All right, apologize for the slightly grainy footage, but this is as much light as there is in Michigan at this time of day. So we have hit 145 on both. You can see I decided to sauce one. Oh baby, these are beautiful. You'll see them even better when we get inside, but ooh, that aluminum pan helps. Look at those. Let's take these puppies inside. All right, so we got these things inside now. They're done. They both hit 145 internal. The one without sauce got a little bit higher because when I put the cold sauce on, obviously it cooled down. So this one took the longest, even though it's actually kind of smaller. Who'd have thunk? So let's slice these puppies open and see what they look like. They should be succulent and moist. Oh yeah, perfect. Beautiful little smoke ring on them. All right, let's cut a little slice. Nice little thin guy. Shoot, that's so perfectly done, it's falling apart. Let's go with the sauced one. It's good. It's tender. Moist. So pork loins are a super easy dish. Not hard to make. All we did was a little bit of trimming on them. Rub your meat, obviously, right? Slap them on your smoker at about 225, 250 for approximately 2 hours. These ones took 2 hours. They were about a pound, a little over a pound each. And they came up to temp in 2 hours. Simple. I used hickory and applewood, as a little bit of cherry as well. Pulled them, let them rest for about 15 minutes, cut them. Perfect. All right, well, it's time to feed the family. All right, you guys, as usual, I'm Brandon with Bees Barbecue. Thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate it, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd very much appreciate that as well. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you did not and you think I suck, I'm a horrible content creator, I'm a bad barbecuer, hit that thumbs down button twice. Make sure you tell me twice that you hate it, right? Smash it twice. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Keep that lid closed and your smoke thin. Smoke on. Oh, I see. Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, lady. I'm gonna let them actually hit that thumbs down.